Hi, I'm Bob Abramo. Welcome to my studio, where I do my work these days. And in the background is some cuts from my album, recorded back in 2014, uh, Dark Night in Utopia. This is Girl, Why Don't You Love Me? In a little while I'll be recording live. But right now, enjoy the songs from the past. The studio was built this year, about 2 months ago, which would have been, well, actually more than that. It was built around August or so. I was built out of necessity in my basement. I guess I like to play my music loud, and I guess we have a neighbor here that didn't want to hear all that jazz. So I had this studio built for myself, and now I'm going to be using it to practice. I use it as a practice room, and I'm going to be using it to make some recordings for YouTube and prepare myself and rehearse for my upcoming album, which will be recorded soon enough. And so I'll just sit back and enjoy the music and get my lesson ready for today. This is A Dark Night in Utopia by Bob Abramo from the album. Excuse me. Oh, and by the way, this is my new horn that I received from China. It's called the Henry Selmer Paris Super Action 80 Series 2, Model 802. Debatable whether or not it was made in France, but at the price I paid for it, it's a pretty good horn for a Chinese horn. I'll be using this to play and practice today with. I also operate with a Yamaha YAS 82 Custom Z, my main horn, my main jazz horn. However, this new Selmer has great action as well, and has a very much lighter tone, a very softer tone, whereas my other horn is used particularly for jazz and a bit louder, and the tone could be blaring and so forth at times, and it's what I want it for when I'm playing out in public. But this little Selmer is a good practice horn and a good backup horn. So I'll sit back and enjoy my previous recorded music, and get myself ready for my practice today. Night and day. Today I'm going to be not using the Selmer C-Star mouthpiece, which I'm accustomed to using with this new Selmer horn, but I'm going to be trying my French Van Doren V6, which I self-modified for jazz playing. I'm going to try that out on the Selmer and see what kind of a tone we get out of it after I warm it up a bit. So this morning I'll be reviewing some jazz exercises from Steve Neff's book, Mastering the Blues Scale, Volume 2, Dominant Chords. Bearing in mind I just took this horn out of the case, it might be a bit cold. We're going to do some warm-ups before we do anything else. I think I like that Selmer C a little bit better for this horn, but we'll continue playing on this and see what happens. Now I'll play a few low tones and long tones and warm up my horn. Should be okay to play some G7 blues scale licks. some blues scales warm-ups. I think right now I'm gonna get out a practice book. Alright, right after this break, we're going to start with one of my practice books and play some tunes along with the karaoke tracks. Thank you, and goodbye.